Radio. Carnival Radio. Carnival Radio. Carnival Radio. Enjoyment Unlimited.
Good evening and welcome to news around the world. From Carnival Radio, I am Joseph Oyikola. News this evening, starting from the Africa. Congo's army and M23 rebels backed by Rwanda are reinforcing positions and accusing each other of breaking peace accords, raising fears of renewed war in Eastern Democratic Republic of Congo. The rebels seized two major cities earlier this year, marking the biggest threat to Kinshasa in 2 decades. Violence has displaced nearly 8 million people, with the UN report documenting killings, torture, and rape by both sides. US and Qatari-led peace talks have stalled, with rebels demanding prisoner releases and Kinshasa refusing to cede territory. Flashpoints include Uvira and Waikale, where fresh troops, militias, and foreign contractors have deployed. Moving to Asia, the Bank of Korea will expand its forward guidance by publishing a dot plot showing the likely path of future interest rate. Governor Ri Chang-yong announced today, Thursday. The plan, revealed during the Kandasseso Central Banking Lecture at IMF, is intended to strengthen the communication with market participants. Under the pilot scheme, 6 monetary policy board members indicate their rate expectations over the next year using DOT for now applied internally. Ray said the initiative will improve transparency and public understanding of monetary policy. Moving to Europe, the European Union is considering using frozen Russia assets to back a reparation loan for Ukraine. Officials familiar with the talks report. European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen floated the idea last week as a way to bolster Kevin's finances, while U.S. President Donald Trump scales back direct American aid. The plan would rely on cash balances tied to Russia's central bank assets frozen in the West after Moscow's invasion of Ukraine. Ukraine would only repay the loan once it secures compensation from Russia for war damages. United European officials say the loan must be structured to avoid a likely veto from Hungary, the bloc's most Moscow-friendly. Moving to Australia. Australia has confirmed the detention of Kappa B2 Lavi, an imported nappy sold in supermarkets, raising fears of infestation in grain storages and risks to agricultural export. The Agriculture Ministry on Thursday said it began tracing the products after the Lavi were first found in New South Wales in September 7, with about 1,500 of 2,000 cartons recovered. Agriculture Minister Julia Collins said the B2s, which destroy stored food, likely arrived in a shipping container. Moving to South America, Brazil's lower house of Congress has voted to fast-track an amnesty bill that can cover former President Jair Bolsonaro and supporters convicted over the January 2023 riot. Bolsonaro, under house arrest, was sentenced last week to 27 years of plotting a coup to overturn the 2022 election, lost to President Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva. Lawmakers voted 311-163 for the proposal to skip committee debate and move straight to a plenary vote. The Lula administration has, however, rejected the plan, warning it would undermine the judiciary and Brazil's democratic conscience. On to the last news in North America. A U.S. federal judge has barred the Trump administration from deporting Guatemalan unaccompanied children with active immigration cases. Judge Timothy Kelly of Washington, D.C., issued a ruling today, Thursday, rejecting the government's claim that parents had requested removals. He cited a Guatemalan government report showing most parents could not be reached and many opposed return. The administration had attempted to deport 67 minors in late August, removing them from shelters at night and taking them to the airport before a lawsuit halted the move. Kelly said the action left children distressed, with one girl vomiting from fear. And that ends Carnival News around the world. This news was brought to you by Carnival Radio News and Current Affairs Department, compiled by Elizabeth Chelsea Okemikoko. I am Joseph Oyukola. Good evening, and please do to enjoy your night.